from every other plantain vendor. And that makes you stand out uniquely. So we must understand that, first off, the situation with pricing, you must mock up pricing to match up the reality of what you are operating in. Secondly, you must strengthen your unique value proposition such that when you now mock up those pricing, it does not sound outrageous. Thirdly, you must have the confidence and courage that when you implement these new strategies, you'll be seen as overboard. But you must just continue nonetheless. I think that way, your plantain chips will not continue to suffer for it. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, sir. That's well said. So this next question directly just goes to Mr. Shalaraman. And he says, for a customer that left due to increment in pricing, how do I win them back without necessarily bending rules on my pricing?
Take that again.
For a customer that left due to increment in pricing, how do I win them back without necessarily bending rules on my pricing?
Okay, so I'm going to say this, and it might come off cocky, but it's just the truth. There's a point you will get to in your business that losing customers is actually very necessary. And it's actually a sign of growth. There are the products that you are developing, that you are building, that you are selling, is not for everybody. People would follow you on the journey, right? But along the line, just like every car or every train, people need to know. It might just be 50 of us that will get to Lagos. People will stop along the line. People need to. I don't see it as, you shouldn't feel bad. The question you should ask yourself is, the reason I increased price, can I back it up with value? Can I back it up with capacity? Am I losing A to attract B? Or am I not attracting either people at any point in time? There was a time in my life when, quote and unquote, please don't quote me, quote and unquote, I was the highest paid MC in this town. Right? Now, I remember at that point, I was earning, what, 60,000, 80,000, it's coming up. And I remember I read somewhere, I can't really place it, that the key players in the industry need to move for some of the young ones to thrive. And I understood, that statement didn't really play out until I experienced something one day. I walked into a conversation with a client who was talking to another MC. They were trying to hire the MC to co-MC with me. And the MC they were talking to was giving, I think, as I then I was charging 80K, and the person was trying to charge 70,000, and they were like, Kenny, buying guns, 80,000 laughing. Do you understand that kind of thing? And I understood that the time has come for me to actually increase my price because I've gotten to a point where I'm being seen as the pinnacle of that. So for the others to be able to thrive, let me move. I then took a leap and I moved into the hundreds of thousands. I remember the very first time I charged 150K. They called me from Ojatutu. 100,000. Do you understand that kind of thing? Now, did I lose some customers at that point? Yes. Did I gain some new ones? Oh my God, I'm grateful for them. Because I'm now dealing with the people who are willing to pay hundreds of thousands. And the 45, 50,000 naira customers now see me as premium. And I'm not the easy go-to guy that they could reach at that point. So they will call me now with 80,000 naira, which is still good money as at then, but they are begging me. Do you get that kind of thing? So you will lose customers at some point when you are making specific decisions with your business. But the point is, did you make that decision from a value position? Did you make it from a capacity position? Have you invested in yourself before you can actually demand from figures from clients? A lot of times, business owners, there was one of you, I don't know if it was the first speaker or you that said it about, I think it was you, competitor-based pricing. Don't ever make that mistake. Don't ever make that mistake. I don't care. I say it a lot of times. I don't follow a lot of my competitors. Not because I don't want to, but I don't even want to see them in view. So I'm not limited to what they are doing or how they are doing their things, or I try to build my operations around theirs. I'm not concerned if everybody is charging X. If I know that the value I bring to the table is Y, I will charge Y. Because let me bust your brain. There are customers who will not buy from you because you are cheap. I've had that experience before when I wanted to host an event in Ikoyi, and I was charging, what, 300,000 as at then. And I told the man, I said, in my mind, I was calling 300K like a lot of money, like, it's 300,000. And the man said, okay. Then his wife called me. And she's like, can you do about what? It's minus logistics. Because I was trying to create a reason, but I could, when I eventually went for that event, I understood why. You are dealing with captains of industries. They need to be sure that you're not going to come there, grab the mic, and start saying, Dangote, please, Shano me, my mommy have not eaten. If you are properly paid and you are properly charged, you will never be starstruck when you walk into specific spaces. You are not. I get paid to do a job. Thank you so much for the offer and the opportunity. There's no ass licking. I didn't even get my point. But if you have put yourself in a place where you are begging, then the value depreciates. So when you start to lose customers, if that's the word you choose to use, what you should look at is internally. Have you gotten to a point in your business where your value has increased in such a way that your pricing has to, and as such, you have to shed weight because you are no longer for everybody?
All right. So this question just pertains directly to TGP. It says, how do you tone the way people perceive you? In your own, the person said in his own or his own case, I show up every day for my business to the extent that I go to trade fairs and all. But recently I noticed people perceive me in a very bad way. Like, one, I love money too much. Two, I waste my energy on things and lots more that I can't say. But I believe it's because they are not in the business line. That is why they don't understand my efforts. Wow, this is long. But I want you to know that, okay, let's just stop there. It's a bit long. So the major thing is, how do you tone the way people perceive you? And despite the fact that you're showing up in your business, and then sometimes people have this ideology that maybe you love money too much, or you waste your energy.
Because as a business owner, the moment you start growing and you start losing people, they are going out there with a narration. They are not going, someone that have been paying you stipend, then later you up your game and they can't afford it. And based on the fact that you have been able to put structures in place. Okay, maybe before before I used to be the photographer, editor, and all. And currently I can tell you that the last time I took my laptop to edit was 2 years ago. So now tell me if I am to charge the same rate I would charge then. So the people that can afford it now would definitely go with he likes money, is this, is that. But guess what? Even that is also a publicity if your work is good. So because people who go about saying different things, they are most times people that could not afford it. We've had a situation whereby a couple came into our studio. They didn't book. They were just passing through Tanker, and maybe they have their regular photographer along the same axis. Then they came into the studio. So my guys told them, oh, do you have a booking? Oh, you should have make booking before coming into the space because we shoot based on appointment. Then they flared up. They were so angry, that to them, because of the people, the structure they are used to. They are used to walking in. Do you understand? They are used to walking into a studio, take pictures, just take two and say, I'll be snapping 5 clothes. Then after taking the 5 outfits, you can now pick one from each of the outfits. So that is what they are used to. It is not their fault. So sometimes you just need to make sure that the little people, it is okay for people to have another perspective of you. But the little set of people that are able to have access to you, it is what they are saying about you that really matter, not the people who could not afford you. The MTN users, MTN user can say, oh, Glo has the lowest, the highest, they can say anything. But because they have not tried it, the person using Glo have something to say about Glow. You understand? So that is how it is. So if you are looking at pleasing everybody, you just want to be the Mr. Good among everybody, you're not going anywhere. You want everybody to caption you as the cheapest, the most affordable, this person is the most friendly. Because you are going to, some people will come into you to come and patronize you. They're going to be friendly. But at the end of the day, I can make my own field as an example. That's the photography field. People will come, be friendly, they book a session. Okay, I'm taking 4 pictures for this so amount. And at the end of the day, when they come into the studio, they finish taking their pictures, they are picking 7 pictures. And they don't want to add extra. And if you don't give extra, okay, when you say, okay, please, we can only give you 1 extra, just to make sure that you get something you didn't pay for. That 3 you are not giving them for free is a reason for some people to insult you and go and caption you as the most strict person. You know, that person does not even know family. So people will always have narrations. But guess what? The people who knows your value, they will definitely have something good to say about you. And those are the people that really matter. Thank you.
Thank you so
Sorry,
much.
can I add to that? Now, I don't know if the person is here, but I hope the person can hear this. I won't say be like me, but be like me. One of my favorite songs in this world is Nice, I Don't Care. I don't care what they say. Oh, me, Jerry. I genuinely don't care. Because the day I was filling my CAC form, it's just my name that I put there. And it's me that paid. I don't owe any. See, if you